the salamander, an amphibian with astonishing biological abilities. It can produce sounds resembling a crying baby and regenerate almost any part of its body. Around the world, there are many unique salamander species, from the adorable Mexican axolotl to the massive Chinese giant salamander. Even more fascinating, this mysterious creature is highly sought after in Chinese cuisine and traditional medicine. There's even a joke that says, if a rock could breathe, the Chinese would eat it too. Currently, around 2.6 million giant salamanders are being farmed in Shanxi Province, China, to supply this highly lucrative market. The Chinese giant salamander, also known as Andreas davidianus, is one of the oldest amphibians in the world, having existed for over 170 million years. With a length of up to 1.8 meters and a weight exceeding 30 kilos, it is roughly the size of a 10-year-old child. These salamanders can live for over a century, making them one of the longest living amphibians on the planet. Even more astonishing is their incredible ability to regenerate. When injured, their bodies initiate a special process where surrounding cells revert to a primitive state, similar to stem cells. These cells then develop into new tissue, fully regenerating bones, muscles, and nerves, all functioning as if the injury never occurred. When threatened or communicating with their kind, these salamanders can produce sounds eerily similar to a crying baby. Unlike fish or poultry, salamanders require an environment that closely mimics their natural habitat to thrive. They are raised in freshwater tanks with temperatures maintained between 16 to 22 degrees Celsius. Just a slight fluctuation can cause them stress or illness. As nocturnal creatures, salamanders prefer to hide in the dark, so farming tanks must be designed with plenty of rock caves to simulate their wild habitat. Being predators, their diet is also quite unique. They primarily feed on small fish, shrimp, earthworms, and other aquatic creatures. An adult salamander can consume over 500 grams of food per day, but is also capable of fasting for weeks without dying. However, the biggest challenge in salamander farming is reproduction. In the wild, their breeding season typically occurs during the rainy months when water temperatures drop. A female can lay between 400 and 500 eggs, but only about 5 to 10% of them successfully hatch. To increase survival rates, farms use artificial incubation, carefully controlling temperature, humidity, and oxygen levels to maximize hatching success. Once hatched, juvenile salamanders are kept in separate tanks until they are large enough to coexist with adults. Although it is a costly and time-consuming process, successful farmers can earn hundreds of thousands of dollars per year from this fascinating creature. After about 3 to 5 years of cultivation, salamanders reach a weight of 15 to 25 kilos can be harvested. But the surprising question is, why are these creatures so valuable? In Chinese cuisine, salamanders are considered a luxury delicacy. A single salamander can sell for up to $1,500 at high-end restaurants. Many believe that salamander meat is highly nutritious, rich in collagen, and beneficial for skin health and overall wellness. Beyond their culinary value, salamanders also play a significant role in traditional medicine. Their skin contains compounds with cell-regenerating properties, which are now being studied for medical and cosmetic applications. Furthermore, the salamander farming industry is expanding toward exports. China is currently the world's largest producer of farmed salamanders, with products being exported to Japan, South Korea, and several European countries. Although salamander farming generates massive profits, it also raises significant conservation challenges. Overhunting and a lack of proper management could push wild salamander populations to the brink of extinction. To address this issue, some farms have adopted a farming for conservation model. They set aside a portion of their salamanders for release back into the wild, helping to sustain natural populations. Additionally, scientists are studying how salamander cells can be used to develop tissue regeneration therapies for humans, a promising direction in medicine and biotechnology. The Chinese giant salamander, once a mysterious prehistoric creature, has now become part of a multi-million-dollar industry. But the question remains, is salamander farming truly a sustainable solution or just a fleeting industry? What do you think about salamander farming? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in discovering more unique farming models around the world, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next videos.